We only gonna start with this perfect view on the P1, the big P1, but it's only about 30% of the cars who are normally here. The camera is looking in this direction und ihr wundert euch, warum ich jetzt ein bisschen Englisch spreche. Mein bad Banglish, I call it Banglish because I'm Bavarian and yeah. But,
no Oktoberfest this year.
Yeah, Oktoberfest is delayed, but we do a small Septemberfest here now.
Ah, okay.
Normally, really, we have a big tent up there and this hum-ta-ta, hum-ta-ta. Yeah. Normally.
Nice. Yeah, normally, but not this year.
Yeah. I have a big, oh sorry, I switched to German now.
Yeah.
Liebe Zuschauer, ich versuche das ein bisschen zu übersetzen in meinem Englisch. Und wir sitzen hier nicht in der Mittagspause, sondern während die Speicherkarten wieder mal ausgelesen werden auf dem P1. Und ich habe vor 2-3 Tagen ein ganz nettes Paar kennengelernt aus Südkorea. And now I'm gonna show you into the full picture.
Hello!
Hello! Hi, nice to meet you. I said
it's not Guten Morgen anymore. Guten afternoon.
It's authentic here, I told them. That's beautiful. Normally the people from South Korea are going here to Düsseldorf by airplane.
Yeah.
And you did it with this one.
Yep.
With our car.
With the Bongo 3 coach.
Yep.
Wow. And this car, or this camper van, was not in the airplane.
No. Yeah, it's probably light enough to go into an airplane, but we took the long route.
Yeah.
You did the long route?
Yeah.
I go always with a little bit moving pictures.
Sure.
We don't get inside, also wir gehen jetzt nicht rein und zeigen euch da alles, sondern das ist ein Fahrzeug, das diesen weiten Weg gefahren ist. And I can film your license plate.
Absolutely.
It's not the problem, I think, for South Korea.
I think our license plate picture is all over the world, right?
Yeah. This was a small accident happened on the tour? Or?
That's a gift from a Swiss camper that backed up into us.
Yeah, it happened when we went to the supermarket in Morocco. When we came out, car just got damaged.
Yeah.
So the
Really?
So the person hit and ran away. Didn't leave the note, anything.
A Swiss guy?
The Swiss guy, yeah. Because we have a dash cam.
Yeah, problem.
Okay. Actually, we didn't care because at that time we were going to fix the whole van, repaint everything within 1 month.
Yeah.
But then the pandemic happened.
No, it hits us all fully into the face.
Yeah.
But you get well through this bad thing?
You know, I think it's not easy for anybody, right?
Yeah, it's not easy for anybody in any situations. Yeah.
But we're surviving.
Yeah, okay, that's right. And you look very positive.
Yeah, we try to be.
Yeah.
We're lucky. For a lot of people who do this kind of van life, they went home, right?
Yes.
A lot of them abandoned their vans. But we had some friends all over the world that took us in.
Yeah. I know a lot of them, or not of yours, but there are enough to know.
Yeah, so luckily there are so many good people.
Yeah, help us a lot.
Yeah, they saved us, really.
Yeah.
It's a big family. We spoke about the big family of van life, I think campers and all this together who get the right direction to look forward, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it is hard, but it's not impossible, for
The
sure.
most important thing is to be healthy.
Yeah.
Or healthy?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. But I forgot to introduce you, but I have to speak to the German for a moment. Also, mit diesem Auto hier rüber gefahren, mit dem Bongo 3 Coach. Und dann hat ein Schweizer, der von der Dashcam erwischt wurde, hier sein Autogramm hinterlassen. Not nice guy to run away. Also ist dann auch noch davon gelaufen, aber man hat ihn, glaube ich. You caught him? You really caught him? Yeah,
but we didn't care.
For the insurance, it's very important, I think.
Yeah, well, we had a Morocco insurance, but
They recommended it's
too much hassle to follow.
Yeah, for this one. Nobody hurts, really. And, also, ihr seht, was so alles passiert, und Sie sind ja auf dem Landweg hergefahren. Sie haben das Fahrzeug gerade auch ein bisschen renoviert und umgebaut, und dann passierte gerade das, aber das bringt die Sache mit sich. Sie schauen sehr, sehr sympathisch aus und sind auch sehr sympathisch. I think you understand a little bit.
Maybe
A little bit.
If you do
Sympathisch. Und jetzt habe ich Sie aber noch gar nicht vorgestellt. What's your name, ladies first?
My name is Lucy Park, and
I'm Mark Chi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mark G and Lucy Park.
yeah.
Nice. Can I ask you? It's a little bit stupid, but how old are you? It's a whole story. Huh?
It's a little bit private.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you don't want to say, you're around something.
Even our viewers don't know.
No, okay. Die beiden machen erfolgreich Social Media über ihr Vanlife, das sie machen eben in Südkorea. You do something about vanlife in South Korea, like we do, or I do, or Camper Thomas do, or something like that.
Yeah, right. We originally did just like shows like this, and then one day we bought this van for just weekend travel.
Yeah,
right?
because that time we both were working.
Okay. Yeah.
And so for 6 months, almost every weekend, we worked on this van.
Yeah.
We built it ourselves, and we started traveling around Korea with this van.
Okay.
Yeah. But then one day she saw a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell the story?
I saw the one couple traveling through the Mongolia with a Korean
yes.
SUV.
Yes.
So I asked him, like, we have our DIY camper van.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it possible to go to Mongolia? He said, it is not impossible. To me, English is not my mother language. So I was like, not impossible means possible.
Everything is possible if you like to do that. Yeah.
So when she said that, I wasn't really being serious. I thought she wasn't being serious, but she was serious.
Sehr gut.
And so 6 months later, we were taking a ferry to Russia.
Wow.
Quit the job and then
Quit our
just
jobs and
let's
just
go.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Also ich frage Sie gerade, wie und was das begonnen hat. Ich hoffe, ihr versteht das ein bisschen. 6 Monate haben Sie diese Idee gehabt und dann umgesetzt, den Campervan auch wirklich mit eigener Hand sich anzupassen und umzubauen. Und dann you go on that first trip around South Korea. Dann haben Sie gedacht, okay, ist es möglich, sprachen dann mit anderen Menschen durch die Mongolei zu fahren or get through there. Und das ist big adventures. Is this a 4-wheel drive?
Yeah.
No, normal.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, when we went through Mongolia, we were going from east to west, and we looked at the road and we knew there are many rivers to cross, but we just assumed there would be bridges.
Yeah, there are.
When we got to the
Sometimes
first river,
no bridges.
there's no bridge.
No.
Yeah.
You have to go about 200 kilometers to find the next bridge.
There's no bridges.
No bridges.
at all.
You can't.
You can go 1,000 kilometers.
The only way you can go is
Through the water.
Yeah.
So finally, we just went, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
And so we started crossing rivers and
Yeah.
going through sand dunes, and we found out the limit of our.
Yeah, of you and the car together.
Yeah. So we know the true limit now.
Okay, but you never get panic, or you're a little bit of adventure type because
No,
otherwise
many
you don't.
times we panicked.
Yeah.
We were afraid for our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
But like end of it, let's shoot things get together and
Yeah.
do
I
something
think
what
so.
we can do.
Yeah.
We got through, and we met so
Yeah.
many great people on the road.
Okay.
Everyone is really nice and try to help.
Yeah.
Even they can speak any other same language. They don't speak English, and I cannot speak Mongolian or Russian. But
You have
they
to
always,
use hands and feet.
body languages.
Yeah.
And
But it always works. You get around the world, it always works.
Yeah, somehow, some way, there's always
great
somebody
people.
to help out. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And to get over here with the station, we are talking in 2 or 3 minutes for your further journey. Also für den weiteren Weg fragen wir auch noch. But how many kilometers you get to reach Düsseldorf?
We stopped keeping track. We used to keep track, and then after about 40,000 kilometers, we just stopped.
Okay.
And so we estimate maybe we've traveled about 60,000 kilometers now.
Wow. In how many months?
2 years.
2 years.
In 2 years right now?
Yeah.
Crazy. I didn't know that. Also ich weiß das alles nicht. Wir sind seit 2 Jahren unterwegs und ich frage halt so, mir tut es auch leid, wenn ich nicht alles übersetze jetzt, aber vieles, glaube ich, geht aus meinem schlechten Englisch schon hervor. Ist okay.
Originally, we planned a 6-month trip.
Yeah.
So we were going to go across Russia, go into Europe for 3 months, and then go back through Russia and go back to Korea.
Okay.
But
it's impossible. It is
but you
impossible.
worked at your trip here or there, or you always were on axles to reach the next?
No, just traveling. Yeah.
Just traveling.
Yeah, but
crazy.
Oh, number one, we didn't expect Russia to be so amazing.
Yeah.
And so.
Yeah, really.
One of our favorite countries, and so
we spent
so much time. Right?
So safe.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, like when you go to coffee shop and restaurant, you put your cell phone on the table and like pick up your food. It's still there.
Yeah.
Money and wallet.
Really.
It's like the same as our hometown. Like
yeah. Nice to hear, because all these guys, or most of them, are thinking about Russia. You mean about everybody's.
We thought the same.
Yeah, running around with a machine gun. Yeah.
We were so scared about going into Russia.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, the first few days, we were like so careful and like checking our doors were locked 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, of course. Baseball and gas for emergency, but nothing happened.
Nothing.
No criminal attacks on you.
Yeah, just we only met a ton of nice people.
Yeah. And then we had a car accident actually in Moscow, right?
Yeah, right near Red Square. We had a car accident.
Roter Platz, Moskau, fast crash.
Yeah, and the guy that hit us blamed us for the accident.
Oh yeah.
But the cops came and they believed us, and they did everything they could to prove.
Traffic camera everywhere. They check all the cameras in there.
Really?
And then found that like that is not our fault.
Nice.
Yeah. So and then we can write in Russian.
Because
in the
there's
police
so much paperwork.
Yeah.
And then the guy did it. Police officer wrote
did
everything.
All the paperwork for us.
And then recommend us to go to insurance company that take care of it.
And the insurance company was great.
Yeah.
They handled things like that.
Yeah.
We got our money and we're taken care of.
Yeah.
Normally I only hear negative things about those accidents or something like that. Wir haben die Düsseldorf Gedächtnispause im Moment. Das ist immer dann, wenn der Flieger kommt.
It's a nice view actually. It's kind of cool to see that.
Yeah, really? It flies through my head or over my head. I don't know.
They're noisy, but it's really. I mean, you rarely get to see a plane like that close.
2 times a day, the A380 is coming down.
Yeah, that's really nice.
You can touch him.
Yeah, right.
It's beautiful, crazy. But only 30% of the normal.
You can read the warning signs.
Ja, genau. Hey, Pilot. Ja, zurück zum Thema. Wir haben gerade über die Flugzeuge gesprochen. Die kennt ihr ja schon ausgiebig. And then you go from your country up with the ferry. We talk about that to Russia, and then you go over Mongolia. Or what's the most exciting country for you? Or everything was excited and.
What do you think?
Mongolia.
Mongolia? Yeah, I see it again in your eyes. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's just amazing country. Just their hospitality, just amazing. They are kind of really different level of culture in there.
Nice.
Basically, you can, let's say someone has a house, and you can just pull up right next to them, and every single time they'll welcome you to the house.
Okay.
And then give you tea. Sometimes they give you food, and they invite you in their house and give you a tour.
Yeah.
So sometimes we actually didn't want to do that, so we would try to avoid parking near somebody. But then suddenly a horse will just ride up.
Middle of nowhere.
Funny.
Yeah, it's a great country.
You're planning to write a big blog, or you still have a blog about that trip? I think so. Yeah, man. Explain.
That was huge.
Yeah.
Nice.
We have a YouTube channel.
I presented it down in the links.
Okay,
you can see it down there.
We do a little bit of Instagram, everyone else.
Yeah. Okay.
But we do have a blog, but we rarely update it. But many people have asked us to do some kind of coffee table book or something like that.
Or book, Korean publisher, book company contact us to write it, but you know, like we are kind of busy on the road, and I want to write the books when we are kind of settling down in some one place.
You have a lot to talk to write down.
Because I have to contact with Korea, which is time differences, 8 hours differences. It's kind of impossible when you're on the road.
Yeah,
I think when the most difficult things is because we're constantly traveling and seeing new things, we want to just experience things, and it's hard.
I can understand that.
It's hard to get ourselves to sit down and work sometimes.
Yeah, just amazed about everything.
Yeah.
I enjoy my life too. I'm around. I'm living in a motorhome since 7 years now.
Oh wow!
I planned only 6 months, but I was a camper for lifetime. And the same, but German-spoken countries. And now I often change the cars to get some nice new views, and I'm doing the showroom style. I'm always cozy with everybody, with the dealers, with the customers, with the big regulators here in this business. And it's nice to switch them a little bit together and get this digital world to the people. The sun is very directly.
I'd rather get the sun, so perfect.
But it's easy. What I want to say, I enjoy staying around everywhere in Germany too. Yeah, it's always an adventure, and this changing garden outside, and the people behind. I love the people behind these jobs and this thinking, and 90% they fit together. This freedom, this last freedom we get on the world sometimes, and it's nice to hear from Mongolia, because I watch Top Gear. You know Top Gear? This fantastic best motorsport and cars television show from England. I think most of the guys know it, and they had the original cars, not these American guys. I don't like the second part, but they go to Mongolia. And you know that?
Yeah.
And they go around, you have to look at. Guckt euch mal Top Gear in Mongolien an. Only Google that. Fantastic. Then you can get a little window what the country is. It's nearly untouched, I think. 90%.
Yeah, I think that's the special part of it is it's still a really wild country.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the country has no roads.
No road.
It's hard to see that now unless you go to places like Mongolia or parts of Africa.
Sorry.
Yeah, so that's the really special part of it. But right now they are developing a lot. So
it may be change.
It will change quickly, probably.
Because we found the highway going through the middle of Mongolia to the west, but they built a highway, but no one used it.
It wasn't open.
Yeah, it wasn't open.
Like we used it anyways.
Like some ghost town in China or anywhere in the world. In China, there's $1 million ghost towns. Nobody's living inside there. It's crazy. Yeah, but why you have to stop here at Caravan Salon? We have to little bit Caravan Salon.
Just for content, like you. We originally, like I said, our channel was built upon reviewing campers and stuff.
Like I do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nice.
And like we still have a large audience that wants to see that kind of content. But now we've kind of changed our main channel to vlogging and travel.
Nice, yeah.
So we started a second channel that just focuses on these kind of reviews. And
we can separate the audience too. It's like, you don't want to mix so many topics in your channel. Like our channel, like all of a sudden, like showing the cars. And then there's travel videos. So audience quite different. And age groups are different too.
Demographic is really different. So we didn't want to abandon that part of our channel. So we try to. Before, when we were in Korea, we'd go to like maybe 4 shows in Korea and a couple shows in Japan. But now that we're traveling around the world, we were lucky that our first time we were in Germany, we were here around the time of the Caravan Salon.
And you like it?
Oh yeah, it's so nice. It's
Are the people nice in Germany?
Oh yeah.
Don't say anything wrong.
Actually, Germany is one of the best countries for traveling with your motorhome. It is really one of the best.
Free campsite, free water, free electricity. They just set up
pretty
good.
Not always, but most of the time.
Or even if you have to pay for electricity, it's only like €1 for a kilowatt.
Yeah, it's okay.
Other European countries like €2 or €3.
Or nothing. Like France. France is very difficult to travel for free in a motorhome. Yeah,
that was one of my questions in the middle of the interview. 19 minutes, oh my God! Seid ihr noch alle da? Ja. It's not live, it was only joking with my viewers. But it's very interesting, but I think we don't get it too long. I'm gonna ask you about, you do your blogging in English or you have translated versions or from your home country?
Currently everything is mostly in Korean, but we do subtitles.
Ja, use the subtitles, nutzt die Untertitel dann, wenn ihr auf diesen Kanal schaut bei diesen beiden Menschen. Ja.
But we have 3 channels now. So we have 2 channels for our travel. So one is mainly Korean.
Okay.
One we have Korean mixed with English with subtitles. Yeah. But our reviews are all in Korean.
Okay. Ja,
with
of course.
Subtitles.
Ja, aber ihr könnt ja auch mit Bildern kommunizieren, liebe Zuschauer. Also schaut euch das an, auch wenn ihr dann eben nicht Koreanisch sprechen könnt, ist das kein Problem. They often don't understand me. Yeah, they're gonna use the subtitles. Ihr könnt ja bei mir öfter mal unten einschalten. It's Austrian version or Switzerland version or something like that. It's very funny sometimes to translate our home language for Google and YouTube.
Right.
Very
That's
funny.
one of the toughest parts.
Yeah. It's always comedy.
Yeah.
And how long is the journey planned now for the future? Next 20 years? Or you get married, you plan to get back and have some children? Yeah, direct questions.
Thinking to plan 3 or 4 years more possible.
Yeah.
Because we want to take our van to the South America and we want to do the Alaska.
Ah, you take the South American route now. You go on the highway to.
What was the name?
Panamericana.
Right,
Panamericana
highway.
Well, around and along that,
Yeah.
moving up here and there. Oh my God.
So our first thing, Tobi has been. Oh, our van's name is Tobi.
Tobi?
Yeah.
Tobi.
It's Tobi. I like Tobi. It's Tobi and Tobi.
CamperTobi.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. Oh my God, I'm so crazy sometimes.
Tobi.
That is a she.
I love him. I love her. Oh God. Okay. Tobi.
So Tobi has been kind of an evolution. She's gone through several stages, and her next stage we are doing in Morocco.
High roof.
We're building a custom high roof.
Yeah.
So the Tobi was not really meant for this kind of travel.
Yeah.
And so we've been slowly adjusting her and making, for example, we added the roof rack. Yeah. And other things.
Tobi. Yeah, only speak. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're waiting for the Morocco border to open so we can go down there and start the construction. We already have the guy to do it.
And we already have parts.
Yeah, we have parts.
Tank and
our car's really packed right now because we have.
Did you have a lot of breakdowns and all this stuff, or was Tobi okay?
Pretty much good.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a couple problems, but for example,
suspension.
Our suspension.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, we had to replace it in Morocco because not so much that
Mongolia.
it went. Mongolia. Not because it went bad, but because it was too low. So we were bottoming out.
Also oft aufgesessen. Yeah.
So our oil tank is bented right now.
Yeah, our oil tank is in a V shape.
But he don't lose his oil. That's the most important thing.
It doesn't leak. Somehow.
No. The guy from Kia Service Center in Mongolia.
Yeah.
He couldn't find a part because this car is pretty unique.
Yeah.
So he handmade it.
Yeah.
And put it there. So
oh my
tank
God!
doesn't
Yeah.
leak.
Yeah. This car was actually only built for 1 year.
Yeah?
Yeah, just
it's
1 year.
Really
done.
a special one?
Yeah.
Die Nummer Tobi. Tobi, ja, gefällt mir. I love her really much more every minute.
Yeah, so in the whole world there's not many of these vans, so this might be the first and last time you see one.
Really? Wow. Ja, Tobi, bring deine lieben Besitzer weiterhin auf die Straße, gesund und munter. I wish her for you, drive them always with passion and without risk and damage and all this on your ways. And if you want to say anything else, you can do. I would love to talk with you about the next 5 hours. No problem for me, but we have 25 minutes, and you know the YouTube subscribers are sometimes very different.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's just great to be here, and
yeah, it's nice to experience this, you know, like camping car park at the convention. Such an easy way to access to see the cars, and there's tons of beautiful motorhomes.
Yeah.
And I love it. And
we have really beautiful motorhomes.
I wasn't expecting it would be so green in here. I was thinking that's just a concrete.
Beton and all this asphalt.
They did a pretty good job of building this one.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, we love the place too. It's different to anything else. And when you go to the Rhine, you were down there on the Rhine. It's beautiful to get inside. You have to take a look, and it's my first home. When you do it every year, and now in the YouTube live, you know, it's very exciting for me too. And you get back here, it's something like home. I have no problem to go anywhere and feel at home. It's the same with you.
Yeah.
But the heart is there where the home is.
Yeah.
Or where your car parks.
Exactly.
Und das ist nice. Also das ist schön, einfach zu sehen, dass wir hier alle weltweit, we do it worldwide, we have the same passion for this camping. Glamping or camping or with tents or anything else. Everybody is open-minded or should be open-minded, oder? At this time we have, and we always have some black sheeps. But
rarely.
Yeah.
Rarely.
You need to have, very rarely, you can be open. I wish you all the best, really.
Thank you
it was
so much.
very, very exciting to meet you. I like to talk about that. You see that, or I hope you feel that it's... Ja, Leute, lasst mal ein Like da und einen Kommentar. Unten sind alle Channels. You're gonna send me your channels by WhatsApp?
Sure.
I put it down in the
Can
subscription.
I send you with Instagram DM? Because I spam
And of course, we put inside everything.
Because we don't know how to use a WhatsApp that well.
Ja. Alles gut. Easy going. Also, liebe Leute, echt, big thumb.
Yeah.
Wunderbar. Super wunderbar.
Super wunderbar. Wow. And?
Langsam.
Schnell. Yeah, the German always are schnell. Yeah, keep cool. Keep cool, guys, outside. Beautiful. Thanks a lot.
Right.
And
guys.
always be healthy.
Dankeschön.
Tschüss über dem P1 in Düsseldorf. Die Drohne hebt ab and she's going up and it stops. Bye bye and thanks for watching.